Hey guys, Shibley182 here, and I thought I'd do my 30 Days of Horror here on YouTube. I recently put it up on Facebook, but then I realized that not all my YouTubers have me on Facebook, so I figured I'd put it up here for you guys as well. I've noticed that Ryan1988 and Jay the Stingray, people like that, have been doing their 30 Days of Horror on YouTube, so I figured I might as well get in here and do my 30 days as well. So with no further ado, Day 1, the first movie you ever saw. So when I was about 11, 12 years old, there was a lot of buzz about Scream. My parents did not let me watch R-rated movies at all. I was very, very sheltered, and all my friends had seen it. All my friends were talking about it. My parents saw it. That my parents and their friends were talking about this movie. I had to see it. So one night, my best friend Chris invited me over. He happened to have a copy on VHS of Scream. We popped it in, and in all honesty, the first horror movie I ever saw, Scream, is the one that got me hooked onto the horror genre. But that also could be because right after we watched Scream, the second horror movie I ever watched was Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween, and yeah, it blew me away as well. I was completely hooked from then. First movie I ever saw, first horror movie I ever saw would be Scream. So yeah, now on to day 2. I'm going to do a couple days in each video. I might do 10 days in this video. And so on, do it in parts or whatever. But yeah, anyway. Day 2, the last horror movie you saw in the theater, Scream 4, kind of goes right along with the first Scream. Recently went with one of my good friends, John, and my girlfriend, Amanda. Went to go see Scream 4. If you want to see my review of it, it is on my channel. But yeah, that's the last horror movie I saw in the theater. Day 3, favorite classic movie. Has to be Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween. Absolutely amazing, like I said. A second horror movie I ever saw. Absolutely love everything about the movie. If it wasn't for Psycho, I'd say it created the slasher genre, but I give that to Psycho. But in my opinion, it kind of brought the slasher genre back to life, even though it had never really existed other than Psycho. But yeah, so it has to be John Carpenter's Halloween. I love that film so much. I can watch it nonstop over and over and over again. Absolutely love it. Day 4. A horror movie you thought you'd love but didn't. And I might get some slack for this and some ranting or whatever. But The House by the Cemetery. I never, ever, ever enjoyed that film. I've tried. I've watched it a couple times. It just drags on too long. Don't get me wrong, the gore is great. The gore is absolutely fantastic. But I can't watch a movie just for gore. I can't. I need something there. I need some substance. And I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't like the kid. I didn't like the freak, whatever the hell that thing was. I couldn't get into the movie. And I'm sorry, guys, because I know a lot of you guys absolutely love that film. But yeah, anyway, day 4. The horror movie you thought you'd love but didn't, and I honestly thought I was going to love this movie, has to be House by the Cemetery. Day 5, I'm probably going to get some slack for this too, but I don't care. I absolutely love this film. Your favorite horror remake, and that has to be Rob Zombie's Halloween. I just thought, and it's not because of how much I love John Carpenter's original Halloween. I look at these as two completely different films. When it comes to the first half of Rob's film anyway, and even in the second half, a lot of people say the second half of the movie is a complete rip-off of the first movie. Well, number 1, it's a remake, and number 2, it does stray away from the original. Yes, they kind of fall off the balcony or whatever the fuck it is and all that shit, but Michael gets shot in the head by Laurie, not Dr. Loomis. There's the whole swimming pool scene, Laurie hiding in the ceiling. It's not exactly the same. There was some new stuff there that I really enjoyed. Loomis saving Laurie and putting her in the car, and then Michael smashing through the window. There was lots of stuff in there that was not the same, and so I don't know why people say that. But yeah, anyway, day 5, your favorite horror remake, Rob Zombie's Halloween. Day 6, your favorite vampire movie, and I don't know why, but I've always really enjoyed From Dusk Till Dawn. George Clooney, I'm not a big fan of his whatsoever, but I really like Quentin Tarantino. Robert Rodriguez, he's a great filmmaker. But yeah, anyway, I just love From Dusk Till Dawn. It's a great vampire movie with a great cast, other than George Clooney. But hey, he held his own in this movie, and it's probably the only film with him in it I can actually watch. So yeah, favorite vampire film has to be From Dusk Till Dawn. Day 7, a horror movie that you think no one has heard of. Now, most of you guys have probably heard of this because, let's face it, we've all seen everything and heard of everything. But that's Dolly Dearest. An absolute 100% ripoff of Child's Play. Except this time it's a female doll. It's a girl doll who, and the main character is a girl as well. So it's like Chucky, but chicks. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, I'm not saying don't watch it, but it's not Child's Play. It comes nowhere near Child's Play. But yeah, if you haven't heard of it and you want to see a cheesy movie that's a ripoff of Child's Play, go check out Dolly Dearest. Day 8, favorite foreign horror. And this movie takes some slack too, but I don't know. The first time I saw this movie, I was kind of confused. Second time I watched it, I got it. I realized what was going on. But I kind of liked it, and that's High Tension, a film by Alexandre Aja. I think it came from France. It's also called Switchblade Romance. You may know it by that title as well. But yeah, I absolutely love that film. But then again, I'm not a big foreign film guy. Don't get me wrong. I do like others. Martyrs was a great foreign film. Any giallo I'm into. I'll give a chance anyway. I'll say that. But yeah, so I'm not against foreign films, and this isn't because I don't know foreign films. I just really enjoyed this film. Day 9, your favorite supernatural horror movie has to be Pet Sematary. I love that little kid in it. He's so fucking freaky. And in all honesty, now that I'm older and I have a child of my own, I'd probably do the same thing, even knowing what was going to happen. I'd miss my son so much that I'd probably do the same thing. So yeah, favorite supernatural horror movie, Stephen King's Pet Sematary. Day 10, a horror movie everybody loves that you don't, and I don't know if I'm going to get slack for this because I've heard other people say they don't like this, but I've also heard a lot of people say that they love this, and that's Prom Night, the original Prom Night with Jamie Lee Curtis. Don't get me wrong, Jamie Lee Curtis is the scream queen of the 80s, but I just could not get into this movie. I thought it was boring. I saw the twist coming from a mile away. Half the time you can't even see what's going on in the film. It's so dark. I had to turn my brightness all the way up on my television to even kind of see what was going on. So yeah, I have to say Prom Night. And the deaths, even the death scenes didn't pay off in my opinion. So yeah, I don't know how long this has been, how long my time's running or anything. So yeah, I'm going to cut it off here at day 10, and we will continue this a little bit later.